different drivers driving for fast laps.
It's been 14 years since we've set a fast lap there. It's time to go back.
See what happens. This idea came about roughly 20 months ago. We called it Project 7. There's only a small handful of vehicles in the world that are able to achieve a sub 7-minute lap, and we want to make sure Corvette is on that list.
Anything sub 7 is more elite, right? It's another level of fast.
But the way we're doing it,
it's very unusual. Everybody always does this with a professional driver.
Our goal really is to show what the capability of our cars are, but we want to do it with our own team, with our own people. I've known Aaron, Brian, and Drew for at least 20 years. They're not professional drivers, they're engineers, but the fact they're capable enough to come out and do this on the Nürburgring, I think it's a challenge.
it's been a while since we've set a lap time at the Nürburgring. I think it's been 14 years, and it's something we've been asking for a while.
And now you fast forward to Corvette Z06, ZR1, and ZR1X. This is world-class performance, and we can put that up against anybody.
Early on, we made the decision,
let's just continue this mantra to go prove to the world, we don't need a professional driver to do this.
Bringing these Corvettes to Nürburgring, it's all about reestablishing Corvette on the world stage of lap times. It started last year with the ZR1, where we ran North American lap records and established those for the car. And at some point, we all said, all right, can we do the Nürburgring now?
We get the question about why do we come here to the Nürburgring quite a bit, and really this place is truly unique around the world. If your car can be good here, it can be good anywhere.
You know, in the months leading up to our trip to Germany,
there was a lot of background work that we did at Milford
to figure out what's the best way to get an extremely fast lap time that we're all going to be proud of.
We used the simulator to help us fine-tune things and prepare for our trip coming up.
The track map is like millimeter perfect to the actual track. They do a laser scan. It's such a long lap, so many little tricks and unique things you do there that helps you keep it fresh in your mind and keeps your timing and cueing kind of sharp for going there, yeah.
All right, ready to go.
Aside from just getting ready to drive, you know, as we prepare for this trip, a lot of the logistics fall upon our team.
Here we go. It's like leaving a kid behind for college. Like, all right, good luck. Yellow car. Yeah, race the end of the month. Don't flunk out the first semester. Don't miss your flight.
There's a lot of moving pieces that are coming overseas, so we have to make sure that we have all the equipment that we need here to make sure that all the cars are on track and we're able to get all the laps in that we're able to.
It's a huge logistical circus at times.
And it kind of is a circus. Doing it with one car is hard enough. And Zach was the ringleader for all of this.
You know, it's crazy how much goes into these trips with our shipping department, with customs. It's just nonstop.
Into Frankfurt, we want to thank you for flying with us today.
Beautiful day in Frankfurt. Winding roads, unlimited speed, just let her rip.
Our team went to Germany for the Nürburgring Industry Pool. We had a down week in between that and the fast laps, but to do it the right way, to rent the track, to bring the equipment, to bring the people, this was it.
When we developed the Z06, we were completely amazed at how well that car did on its first lap. That set a really good foundation and gave us all the confidence we needed that we could strap on another 400 horsepower to the car and put some more aero on the car and it would take it.
Finally being here with all the cars and the team, now it's time to get behind the wheel and get a couple laps under our belt and just sort of get comfortable with the track.
We came out here with one goal, and that's to be the fastest American supercar that's ever lapped the Nürburgring.
This track, it's 12.9 miles of enormous challenge for a vehicle. This is the most difficult track you can possibly attempt this type of thing on. Every corner, every section is different. And so to keep your focus up and maximize at each one of the corners, it's a challenge.
We had 3 cars and we had 3 teams of 3. Each car before it leaves has to have hot tires put on it, so we had 8 tire ovens available. So the challenge is the tires need 2 hours to be able to heat up to temperature before we can actually put them on the car. It's an orchestrated effort of when cars go out, when tires go in the ovens, and having some forethought to what cars are going to need to run, because there's a very short window for when we were able to make fast laps based on the track temperature.
And from the very start of Industry Pool, like right away, we're checking fuel levels down to the exact liter, decimal, percentage, try to figure out exactly where our fuel trims need to be. Every single lap is essentially a practice hot lap so that we're locked in for when it really mattered.
Each driver will have a different approach into how they feel comfortable entering corners, exiting corners, and so they'll look at the data on each lap.
A lot of times we're just spending time looking at vehicle speed and our approach and throttle application and brake application to help define small chunks where we were better one run versus another, and we can sit there and dissect from lap to lap where we can make improvements.
Because you can brake all the way through there.
Brake all the way, yeah, into the left.
So I think there's some opportunity here.
This is a difficult place to set a lap time. You have to put a lot into it. You got to plan ahead and hope that your weather's good, your situation's good.
To be a driver here is kind of every kid's dream come true, really. These are the cars on the track with our best people and best capability.
So many things have to come together and go right to achieve the type of lap times that we're aiming for.
For me, pre-race ritual, I say a little prayer because it's dangerous, right? We know that. And when we're fully sending it here, it's a different environment than development driving.
One of the things I do when I settle down into the car, getting ready to run a fast lap, I definitely try to do my best to visualize the lap.
When I'm sitting there, I'm just thinking about
just being precise and hitting all my marks and driving the lap extremely clean with no mistakes is what I'm focusing on.
Getting a good result is really a big deal. This team is so awesome. Everyone is such an all-star and has done such a great job in their respective position, and you kind of just don't want to let them down.
We'd already achieved some amazing track times back in the fall, but the big question was, what about the Nürburgring? And now we're going to finally answer it.
There's a lot of pressure on our shoulders to make sure we perform with what our customer base wants to see and they've been asking for. We take that pretty seriously, and there's a lot of pride in us being able to represent the Chevy Corvette ZR1 in such a manner that we do it safely and we do it really fast and we beat the competition.
We knew that anything under a 7-minute lap was going to be very impressive.
My head at this track with the 01X, it's hard to really think about much when you're driving a lap around here. The way this car accelerates is like being shot out of a cannon. It's really special and awesome, and it's so much fun. So I was able to run the lap a couple times, and every lap our time was getting better and better.
As the cars come in, you're trying to pull data, quickly send it back home, make sure everything's okay. Again, letting them focus on just driving the best lap that they possibly could.
While you're out there, there's no communication with the team. It's just you and the car doing your lap. Any mistake when you're going that fast could be really bad. I think for me, I remember feeling like, all right, now I'm understanding where this car will let me challenge it.
The Nürburgring is the pinnacle, right? Everybody brings their best there. That's
Right.
what's special about it.
The level of downforce in this car just makes you super comfortable. And I knew one of the biggest hurdles was gonna be how fast this car was gonna be coming into corners and how fast I was able to go through those corners. Where your min speed is like 148 miles an hour and you're coming in at 184 miles an hour.
When the car comes in, we had a very short amount of time to turn that around to go back out. So the car had to go up on jack stands, tires removed. There had to be a safety check to make sure that nothing's cracked, nothing's broken, so that the car can actually make another lap. And then we had to get fans on the radiators to make sure the engine can get cooled back down so we're not robbing power due to temperature. So all of that had to happen in a very quick fashion so that we can then get tires back on the car, drop it, and then roll as quickly as we could.
Everybody's working hard, going to the best times.
When you're on the brink of something so big and so monumental, speaks to the passion that each team member has that makes the car what it is.
"25, 30 years ago, if I would have envisioned myself here talking about, hey, I just was able to represent our company and our team and our product on the most difficult track in the world, and we accomplished what we wanted, it doesn't get any better than that."
I think that's what makes Corvette unique, too, is having these capable drivers plus the engineering talent to really dial in a car that anybody could take to a track and have fun with it. But knowing it's all done in-house by these drivers and by these engineers is pretty special.
You know, we're not just engineering something we don't care about. Like, this is our passion. This is what we do for a career, for work, for a hobby, and I think it benefits the customer greatly.
I don't think there's anyone else who does this within a single model, in a single plant, and certainly not in America. And that's what Corvette's always been about, is this offering for accessible performance, and now we've just turned the dial to 11.
Well, Mark, we had a good week. We had a good finish here. I was in the Z06 and achieved a 7:11.8 lap time.
The ZR1 finished with a 650.76.
Holy cow, you guys.
01X, we ran a 649.2.
Man, if you look at the list of cars, that's the fastest American sports car, period.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right. So that puts us 5th and 7th on the all-time list here.
Dude, that was like insane.
Yep.
That's the Red River Chevrolet dealership.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh man, this is great. We just made some history, so how could this be any better?
I've come here for 20 years doing development laps. I'm wiped out. That's one of the most intense things I've ever done.
You became the fastest American rear drive car, so that's amazing. Our grandkids are going to be talking about this.
We're really proud of the whole team. Just super happy to get the result, to get to experience that with everyone, share that with everyone, and then also having my wife there on Friday. Oh yeah, super happy.
But what happens next?
So what's next for us? It could be more trips over there for development. I think this one, we want to let this one sink in for a long time, though.
Yeah, I think historically Corvette's always got something else coming, right? We don't stop.
It feels like mission accomplished being the fastest American car on the Nürburgring. Actually, the 2 fastest American cars are on the Nürburgring now, right?
Yeah.